Hello, people. Welcome to Dark Souls 2 PvP. Now, I will record more of this. This is basically the character I'm going to use for another video later. I named him Razor, and it's a Dex character, and oh my god, the amount of farming I have done, or I had to do to get all of the stuff because of my incredibly unlucky drop rate was sad. So, to begin with, we have two of the warped swords. Now I have these just because I want something that deals flat physical damage and that has a nice moveset. And this also has this really quick first slice that is pretty much impossible to dodge if you roll it up quickly enough. And then we have two bleed falchions, and they deal literally as much damage as the warped sword base when bleed. Otherwise they deal even more if you don't have them turn into bleed. But base they deal more damage than the warped sword. But since I turn them bleed, they have quite a bit more. And I just realized I should do this as well to increase the bleed damage even more, because the character's name is Razor. Now you have the Crest of the Blood, which, first of all, let's go over to this. You see how it says plus 136 on the bleed there? Let's put on the Crest of Blood. 196. It adds about 60 points of bleed, which is quite significant. And then you also have the Rat Covenant ring. Or Crest of the Rat. Because what this thing does is, let's take a look at the poison base on this sword right here, the Monastery Scimitar. I also have Mythos Bent Blade. And I have some other fun stuff like Poison Spotted Whip, because that thing is ridiculous. So, 197 extra. If we remove Crest of the Rat, 137 extra. So it adds quite a bit extra. And the Poison, or the Spotted Whip, has a base of about 160 or 180 poison without it being poison infused. So if you infuse it with poison, most enemies, or most PvP enemies will get poison in a hit or two, or rather 2 to 4 hits. And if you dual wield these things, it's pretty much instant poison. That also deals damage. So for right now we are going with Crest of Blood, and I have the Monastery Scimitar for when I feel like parrying, because, well, scrub weapon and anti Santier Spear, because why the hell not? And you can mix and dual wield literally any of these weapons. Ah, and I kept that there. That's not supposed to be there. Let's put the Shadow Bagger back on, because this thing has ridiculous criticals. Or, well, I suppose that is what you would call it. And then we have the gear. I do have a setup where I use Lucatiel's chest plate and the Dark Mask, which also looks really good, but I prefer this because they look more like an assassin ninja thing. And let me also show you the character info quickly. Basically looks like that. Looks like a Asian assassin pretty much. Because I felt like that was appropriate, since I was going to get him to look like somewhat of a ninja. And now, here we get to the interesting part. We have Shadow Leggings plus 10. Engraved Gauntlets plus 5. These basically make it so that your normal hits deal critical damage, which is insane, I might add. It deals so much damage sometimes. I can even do this if I want to, and do this, and then I can switch it off and parry and then just smash them, or stab them a bit. And yeah, that's that. Then we have the Shadow Top, because it looks awesome, don't even deny it. And then we have the Thieves Mask, because it's the closest thing to a ninja hood I've seen in the entire game this far. So yeah, we are a male character as well, as you might be able to tell. We then have Ring of Blades plus 2, Chloranth Ring plus 2, and Third Dragon Ring. You can replace the Third Dragon Ring with Royal Soldier's Ring if you want to have some heavier weapons on. I would very much suggest you keep the Third Dragon Ring on though, because it's a lot better in my opinion. Especially since this build, I'm 184 right now, but I will probably stop it at 200 or 190, because making a dex build this good, it worked really well even before 150, but I wanted to make it work perfectly. So we'll stop at maybe 160 190, 200, and I want more vigor and some more, possibly more dexterity, possibly some more strength. We'll see. Anyway, let's put our sign down and see if we can find some fun people. I'm still in new game, by the way. I've used quite a lot of bonfire aesthetics, and soul memory is at 5 million. And like maybe maximum 100,000 of that is from PvP. 100,000 and 50,000 something. There are a lot of PvP in the Build Keeper Covenant at low level because, well, 3 chunks. Pretty much the only reason. Now the reason that you might be wondering why I'm using the scimitar to parry, which this thing took me, I think, like 18 bloody bonfire aesthetics to get. Oh my god, the pain was real. And anyway, it drops from the Black Phantom in LDS Keep in New Game Plus and onwards, but the Phantom doesn't respawn. You have to use a bonfire aesthetic, and it has a really low drop rate of items. But you can get the monster scimitar there, and the reason you want to use that for parrying is that it's parry animation. Like, the parry frames are the entire animation of it, like literally the instant you press the button the animation starts. Which makes it a really, really, really powerful weapon. Because you literally can parry pretty much anything. Hi. Oh, you want to try and talk to me, eh? Here, deal with bleed. Oh, great. Magic. Get good. And that sound you heard right there is the sound of a critical going out from the gloves. And as you see, this build is pretty good. I am working on getting more weapons for it, which mainly is more daggers, so I can go dual wield daggers if I want to. You could throw in the ring that gives you more attunement slots and run around with some pyros or stuff. And you could of course spice down some dark magic, which would be hilarious with this build, I feel. Spicing down, let's say, life terrain patch, and oh my god, the amount of fun you can have with the elevator in whatchamacallit, Dragon Lake Castle, the one right before the Mirror Knight. Since people can't really move off of that thing when they are up on it, you can literally just put them at the platform where the door is, and oh my god, this sounds like a gank. Of course it's a gank! Kill ugly gankers! Die, Gonker! What? Hey! Get off me! Gonker's too bad. That was amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of gankers there. My favorite type of gankers on this bloody bridge are the ones that put up the nowadays classical Fight Club mark, which is you line up some prism stones over here as a line, and you line up over here, and then you line up straight for here, and then you put another line over here somewhere. And you basically have to stay within this area, or try to, and you fight each other as red phantoms, and the host stands over here. And if it's a good host, he will even have warmth or something, so that the winner of the fight can go and heal. It's quite fun. I got summoned in twice yesterday, and I got I think it was a 13 win streak late last night with this character. It's pretty insane. Like, nobody knows how to deal properly with curved swords, it seems. You could be really evil with this as well, as I saw. It might have been Duke's Eve. I'm not sure. I think it was Emerald anyway, not sure there. I will correct it on the screen if anything, that I learned about the fun you can have with the elevator in the castle, by the way. Because, oh my god, it's just ridiculous. Put up some lingering flames and then a drain or life drain patch, and it's pretty much instant death for anyone who is on the elevator. It's just rude, really. I have seen people survive it myself, but holy hell, they end up at like 2 HP or something. And they have to be like, oh my god, must chuck is this? And then they just jump down and stab them once and they die. Really simple. Let's see if we can get some more invasions here. And what else was I thinking about? Ah yes, completely blanked. GG. Nice job, Brain. And as you see, I'm not really using the Falcons too much. Let's try to use them this fight, because when you get the bleed damage off, it works like it did in the first game to a certain extent. In the first Dark Souls, when the bleed meter built up completely, you would instantly lose 33% of your HP. There was also weapons that also caused bleed to the person using them, and I think there was a dagger that didn't do that. I'm not sure if it did it or not, but they would remove... It was a bigger bleed bar, but it would remove 50% of your HP when it filled up. Which was nasty. Especially with the lag in using even more of it. Hello! Fielder for the laser. Or laser racer. Let's fight this dude. Oh really, you're going to do that? Suffer, mortal! Katanas. Nope. And I put bleed on the scimitar as well, because I don't really use it that much, but if I do decide to use it, it's always nice to have some, or poison on it, I mean. It's always nice to be able to poison the enemy if you hit them enough. That's for damn sure. I'm not the best at PvP, as you see, but it works fairly well, this build. And yeah, that's about it. Anyway, let's get out of this match right here. So, yeah. I want some more daggers to this build, because dual wielding daggers is a really fun thing to do. I also want to have... I have 2 bleed whips, like the notched whips at plus 10 each. And if I'm not mistaken, the old whips attack boosts were against hollows, which means that I do believe, I will have to try this out myself, so don't take this as a fact. But then again, I might also tell you where you get this blood thing from, and it's upgraded with Twinkling Titanite, just so you know. You get this by trading smooth and silky stones or petrified somethings with Dianantillo, and it's a really rare thing to get, but you can get it. And it deals a lot of damage, even unupgraded, it deals like insane damage. So, this thing, if I'm not completely wrong, if the host that summons you in, or an enemy that's summoned in, or well, not the enemy that summons in, but if the host has hollowed even a little bit, I think it will deal massive extra damage to them. So, if you see that you're fighting an enemy that's hollowed, like let's say a host that's doing PvP to earn some souls to buy humanities or something, or that doesn't really care about having 2% or something less HP, that thing can wreck them, I'm pretty sure. And anyways, it's a whip, it will wreck things because you can't parry them. That was so hilarious to use in the first game, because it was like, nope, can't touch this. I had a dual wielding notched whip build, and it was so much fun to bleed people to death with it. Like, you couldn't go into dual wield stance, or power stance as this is technically called, I suppose. But you could have one in the offhand, which could both be used for parrying, and the attack most of the time would hit people even during their invincibility frames in a roll. It was a bit glitchy like that, and oh my god, I hear summons. A Fight Club! Yeah! Here we go. Let's roll! Oh god, that's... I'm not sure, is that... Yeah, that's the watching pole. That thing is insane, I'm telling you. Ah, fail. My turn. Oh, he got me! I'm dead. Well, that's pretty much what I used the Monastery Scimitar for as well. Bait someone to attack. I should have pulled that out myself and wrecked him. But that's why the monster scimitar could be considered a little bit broken, because it has... Even in PvE, it makes everything... You need to be really quite off or have some really nasty frame drop spikes or whatever to be able to miss a parry with it or just be completely off your game. Like, I gladly go around with this character with this little defense and parry enemies on New Game Plus 7 level, because I fail so rarely that even though they one-shot me, it's like, I die like 100 of the time. If I didn't parry them, I would die a lot more, because it would take more than one attack to kill them. So yeah, it's silly. Like, this right there is the parry frame on that. With this, it's parry, 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 parry. That entire thing is a parry, basically. It's silly. Let's go with bleed this time. I really like my bleed weapons. Makes me feel like it fits the bill as well. And if you hear some weird like wah in the background, explosions going off. They be blowing up a mountain. What up, my brother? Come on, Raphael. This dude looks interesting. Yeah! Dude, what the hell are you doing? This dude isn't very good. I can tell. Like, just look at this. The running animation with these things is so fucking broken. If you combine this with... Oh yes, that was what I was gonna say. You can dual wield curved swords and katana, so you can literally have the normal moveset and then the running attack of... What should I call it? The washing pole. So you can have the washing pole in the offhand and you can do these attacks normally with the washing pole's range on it extra and damage. And then when you run you can do a katana poking attack if you use the offhand light attack, or the L1, I suppose, left bumper, or yeah. So that is quite retardedly overpowered. And my sign disappeared. Am I being invaded? That would be interesting. Just in case if someone will do a avalanche, I will put on bloody this and yeah. Come on, get up here. Oh, they're buffing. Oh, here we go. Oh, really? Come here, cunt. And you're going to run over to the enemy, so you're fucking serious. This is a cunt invader who doesn't want fun. Oh, well, yeah. What? Right there, I'm just gonna say, dedicated servers. The lag in this game is fucking ridiculous. Right there, that amount of lag I got no respect for. Like, they promised dedicated servers, what they didn't say was, oh, it's just going to be for the matchmaking, so you get matched with people in like 2 seconds. But we're going to use Valve servers for the actual matches. Which says itself, that isn't very good. Just look at how most games connected to Steam servers go. The lag is so fucking random. I don't even. It pisses me off to no end. I'm not going to lie. Oh, here! Get hit by a crystal soul spear on the other side of the bridge when you're over the top. Right. Thank you. During a roll as well. 10 out of 10. That's why you have life protection rings, good folk. Or good folks. Even though it may end up you being in a slight tiny disadvantage, it's worth it because you won't have to use human effigies if you die. And if you're good at PvP or you just have a shitload of souls, you can just keep preparing each time you die. It's really good. Still kinda pissed though that they limited the amount of human effigies you could get to RNG. Then again, I do suppose if you feel like farming them in Shrine of Amano from the dogs in, let's say, the Lost Bastille, you can just go and farm some bonfire aesthetics in, well, somewhere. Where's this motherfucker at? Is he running to summon people? Come here. He is running to summon people. What the fucking cunt? Nope. You really think I care about that dude? Nope. Get good. You don't summon in dog spirits if you don't want to fight them. Get the fuck out. I've done that mistake a couple of times, but then it's like, oh, well, shit. I better not fuck up, and if I do, I'm like, oh, god damn it, why? Especially if I just use the human effigy. Those times are the best. Low level and then human effigy. Might I add that the Executioner Chariot with this character is fucking retardedly hard on New Game Plus to get the ring, so when I go into New Game Plus action on this character so I can start buying cracked eye orbs, I don't even know what I will do about the bloody thing. Summoning won't help. I may actually... I don't even know. I know there's a way to glitch him by instantly dies the second you enter the fog door, but we'll have to figure out how. I've just heard about it. And no, I'm not going to share that, because if I find it, I'm going to keep it to myself, just because I'm a dick like that. And I think that summon didn't work. Well then. Either that, or it's going to be the laggiest fight of the century. We're going to fight the Rocket Man that Yukis fought. He's on the moon! Run! This dude. He ain't doing very good. Run, Yeah, that didn't go through. Best thing in this game is lag switchers. Basically, they switch off their internet and then turn it on just enough to not get disconnected from the match, but also so that it's not really a fight and they are pretty immune to damage, unless when they turn the connection back on. And the best part is the ones using, let's say, turtle armor or yester's robes, because then you can't backstab them to kill them, and it's really freaking cheap. It's like, you enter the fight, if you don't black crystal out, you're dead. Because fuck balance. Lance! This will be interesting! And he can't be backstabbed. Come here then, you fuck. Nope. Get good! I have a build only using dual lances. It's basically my own modified version of the get good build that Ouroboros uses. Or his love train build, rather. Oh god! Like... yeah, you see, those things deal massive damage, especially when buffed with dark. Oh my god, that face! Oh god! Anyway, if you had dual wield them, there's no delay between the L1 and R1 attack pretty much. You can R1, L1, R1, L1, R2, and they're dead. Because it's like, that's a attack he did lunging at me there with the heavy, which basically is R2. I just keep mixing up those words, don't worry. I say whatever I want, okay? Deal with it. This bloodstain will be here for a while, I think. Anyway, if you do that, it's pretty much an if they can't get out of the lock before the R2, they're dead. And if they try to roll back, they're dead. You have to roll to the side, and most of the time try to roll behind the person using it so you can backstab them, otherwise you're pretty dead. And that build also has 38 adaptability, so it's like, tra-la-la, you can't beat me because invincibility frames. Yes, I know I'm a giant douche. No, I do not give a shit. For fuck's sake, get into power stance. Ring of binding? Oh god, frame. Really? Hi. You know what? Nah. Nah. Yo bitch, wake up! Well. I love people that try that and they're like, oh shit, no, I fucked up, and they're dead. This bridge is too much fun, I tell you. Best part is if you manage to push someone down here with a great bow. I saw, oh, what's his name again? True Talent do it. When they try to jump over that gap, you shoot them with the great bow and they just stop dead there and fall right down. Trolliest thing in the game. Use unupgraded ground lawns in offhand. Push them down here, win. And it requires some serious skill because most people really avoid this fucking hole. Yes, I really just said that. I don't even care. Your mind is broken. What has been seen can never be unseen. My voice is breaking. That's not good. Come on, I want more fights. The Razor once more. For the offering. Anyway, let's actually change this out to my Mythos Bent Blade. Because then I have both bleed and poison. You can't infuse the Bent Blade with poison, sadly. You used to be able to, if I remember correctly, which was ridiculous. Hell, there was a bug in one of the earlier console updates where you were able to infuse bows with poison. 2 hits and poison with a dex build. It was quite ridiculous. There we go. Oh my god, I love the look of these warped swords. They just look so fucking good. Oh, hello! Ah, I'm semi-expecting gonkers. There's a healing orb somewhere around here. Where the fuck did he put it, dude? Nope. I've used that sword. It's good. But it's also really, really easy to counter. Sort of. You just need to be good at the game! Come on then. Or, you know, use curved swords. Because they are ridiculously overpowered. Come on then. Swing! And dead! This Monastery Scimitar is really the scrub weapon, but for people using both a Centaur Spear and an Javelin, which I have encountered more than once already on this character, it's like, especially in ganks, those are really popular. I took out an entire gang squad by just doing, literally they couldn't backstab me, so it was like, ding, smash, 1 dice, ding, smash, host tries to run away, he tries to attack me because he's stabbing him with the dagger, ding, host dies as in the next Phantom is summoned, win. It's like, really? This is literally the anti-Centaur Spear setup. Oh my god, I love this little thing here. Look at this. Anyway, imagine this offhand curved sword being the washing pole and then the katana running attack like this. The ghost range in that. It's actually insane. It's actually allegedly insane. And it's so good. I feel good. I thought that I would now. Let's switch back to this though. And yeah, the reason I have this as poison is that some enemies will just stand with a great shield up or something, and then you just put this up, and you do really low cost these. And most of the time they bleed, or get poisoned, and otherwise you do. Because this will actually break their guard even with a Havel Shield eventually. Or you do this, and then and kill them. I might add, even though I got a new controller, I still suck at doing the guard break most of the time. Oh my god, that frame drop right there. What the hell? I don't think my hard drive liked something right there. Whatever. Whee! However, I can actually do the jumping attacks and the shield or the guard breaks with this controller as opposed to my Logitech one, because oh, why would we program proper controller support? 10 out of 10. In proper invasions, I would probably change this loadout a bit. But yeah. These engraved gauntlets just look good with pretty much everything, and they are so good. Like, they look like they're actually really reinforcing your wrists as well, so you can take some hits if you try to parry or something. Would you imagine if they worked like, let's say, the Katarina helm and actually increased your parry success rate? Nobody can defeat me. I might see if I can find the GIF on Dark Souls Extra Life wiki with the... Oh yeah, you will just see it. I will add it in. I will add it in. Right about this loading screen, you will see it. It will explain everything about how salty people are about this. Okay then, who to fight now? Yeah! Aw, he left. No. Let's actually add some of these message stones. When these were added in the Dark Souls 1 DLC, people were like, yes! Finally a proper way of taunting and communication, and it sounds derpy as hell, so it's even better. And I couldn't agree more. Oh, Shade. No? Bring it on. Come on, fight me. No. Okay, then get wrecked. Sit down. Easiest win of my life. Oh great, we have an Evelyn power stancer. Oh no. Just the fun. Oh great. He is using that? Well then, motherfucker, come on. Oh wow, that lag though. Wow. This guy's good. Sort of. Come on. You know you want to. Fuck it. Sit the fuck down, bitch. Nope. You know he's waiting for an opportunity to use that fucking blade. That monastery. This guy has so much defense. This armor is really good, I might add. That he's using. What? Okay. Well, that happened. He is really high rank as well. That red aura he has around him, I do believe symbolizes max rank in the Blood Covenant, just like the blue glow symbolizes max rank in the whatchamacallit Covenant. The Blue Sentinels Covenant. I don't know if there's one for Dragon Bros, but I would imagine so. Maybe there's one for... No, I don't think... Man, yeah, I don't know. There might be one for the Bellkeeper Covenant. I'm not sure. This build... I wonder, should we change this up a little bit? Yeah, why not? Oh yeah, I also got this thing, because why the hell not? Here we go, dual whips, motherfuckers. Bleed and poison at the same time. These whips will hurt like hell if I hit somebody with them. Akito! Oh hey! Hello. Oh god, this was poise! It's just poise tanking life right now. There, poison. Enjoy it. I know you like it. Oh god, that poison tank! He must have gotten the Ring of Giants +2. Holy fuck, he tanked that! I was like, usually the whips are enough to stun people for a lot longer. He must have had a shed load of poise. Holy fuck, that surprised me. Yeah, you see, the Grand Lance is a freaking good weapon. It deals so much fucking damage. Like the jumping attack with 40-40 or with buffed is literally like instant kill. It's like 3k damage. It's fucking stupid. And because of it being a pointed weapon, it ignores so much of the armor. You can literally poke a Havel to death with it. With Smelter Demon Helm. Let's get in 1 or 2 more fights here. I feel like. I want to get use of my whips. Aww. Disconnected? Really? Come on. Ah, there's someone with the bone armor. Looking swagger. Now, this of course I don't really think can be qualified as... what should I call it? The racer mode. But you can do this. BAM! Spank that ass! And you can't infuse these with bleed either, sadly. Otherwise this would have been insane, because look at that bleed already on this, holy hell. It's fucking ridiculous. So with this, if you keep hitting people with this, especially if they have low poise, it's literally like, hello! Get fucked on! Marianokopos! Oh, great. Hello! Oh, really? Come on, bitch. Yappa! Yeah, your attacks may hurt more, but mine are more damaging over time. Oh god. If I hit with them, that is. Oh really, you can't? No! Nope. Get good. Get good! What? And I love people who heal in a duel. Makes me feel, I don't even know. What I don't understand is why FromSoft removed your ability to heal even with life gems as a red sign summon. Like, it makes no fucking sense. The Dragon Bros can heal, but that's in a fair duel. With a red sign you can get ganked. I think they removed that for this game. I don't think they added that in this game. In the first game you could not summon a Dragon Bro if you had a Phantom already invading you, or if you had, a summon. And if I'm not quite sure if that's the case in this game, but I don't think I faced a ganker as a Dragon Bro. Anyways, why would you nerf the signs to this point? It's the red signs. It literally makes no sense. Like, honestly, what the fuck? Give us the same chance as the host. If they summon us in, like in an invasion, sure, I can get it. I get it. You're invading them with something you bought in an area where they don't want to fight you. But if you have a signed and you get summoned in, they obviously want to fight you. Like, really? It makes no sense in my opinion. Anyway, you saw the efficiency of the bloody whips. If you hit more with these, they're actually pretty deadly, so... Let's get back into my normal setup though. There we go. Let's get our bleed Falcons up. And disconnect from multiplayer session. No. Ah, there we go. This may be a badly laggy fight because of a long time it took to get in here. Or it may be more people than one. Dark Moon Blade. Oh god. Oh god. Not this motherfucker. I fought this dude in the first game. Oh my god, what the shit? Yeah! Come on, bitch! Whoa, look at this leg! Look at him leg! What? What the shit? Oh, no, 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 no! Yeah, that's right, sit down. He died. Lag? What's that? Can I buy it? Right there, what those things are, I don't remember their exact name, but they're basically a halberd that scale with dexterity, like B and A scaling, I'm pretty sure. Maybe even S scaling when fully upgraded. And buffed, they hurt like fucking hell! Especially with the low-ass armor I have. Like, none of this stuff is efficient. But it looks cool, and that's the main part. I do suppose I could actually get away with adding red tailstone ring to this. Oh my god, that would be so fucking evil. Parry with the red tailstone ring, nothing survives. It's your time for judgment. And this will be the last fight, I think. Depending on if it's a fight club, not. If it's a fight club, this is going to be a long video, possibly. Aim before 60-0 win streak. Oh god. The one where I went 13 wins in yesterday, basically when I was healing, the host decided to take on the invader. He did that every once in a while I healed. And the invader just wrecked him with a guts build. Oh my god, the frames are dropping like crazy. I think my hard drive might be getting full. That would be bad. Anyway. Final fight. Round whatever. Fight! Oh, hello! We are in a fight club! Yeah! Sevs! He is freaking amazing at PvP. He just owns me every time we fight. I owned him once and then he just keeps owning me. Hi. No. Get good. Get in your own corner, bitch. Oh god. Get away from that Darkstorm. I don't like it. Yeah! You haven't even hit me yet. Are you sure you know what you're doing? Hello. Wake up. You didn't know what you were doing. Flawless victory as well. No. Oh my god. Look at the amount of damage this does. It's fucking insane. Oh god. Out of stamina. Get out of there. And this is one of the hosts that doesn't have any heals, is it? I hate when hosts don't have heals, because not all invaders have them either. And if you're going to host, you probably want your invaders or your fighters to have the same chance of winning. Let's go dual mode on this motherfucker. Dual poison, bitch. Oh my god! I forgot to overpower the Murakumo is. Oh god. Throwing knives. Really? Nope. Ah, come on. Nope. Ah, well played. The Murakumo is so damn fast with the first 2 attacks, it's ridiculous. Yet again, the Horde should always have warmth or really big healing miracles. Yes, the healing miracles can affect invaders, so at least they used to in a little bit ago. Maybe it's just a glitch that they do, I'm not quite sure, but yeah. Warmth is the best way. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. The racer will return another day. So long, comrades!